Welcome to your Money Monday.
What are the three things that determine housing affordability? Hey, I'm Rich Motts. Welcome to Money Monday, session 176. So the three things that determine housing affordability are these. Number one, price. So where are home prices at right now? That's a big determination. Number two, the ability for the consumer to earn money, or the job market, or their wages. Those must be good to keep affordability in place. And number three is a pretty important factor also, interest rates. So those three things are what really determine affordability in today's housing market. So let's look at, as far as where home prices are going to, what's being predicted as far as appreciation in homes. We're looking at the Home Price Expectation Survey. That's a bunch of experts, over 100 experts that actually look at the entire market and what's going to be happening. So normal appreciation is like 3 to 4%. That's pretty nice, balanced, healthy economy. So they are looking at 3.6, 2019, 2.5, 2020, a little lower in 2021 they're guessing, and then 2022 about 3% again, 2.7%. And then Mortgage Bankers Association is predicting a little bit higher here, you can see. Freddie Mac is in there. National Association of Realtors is like 4% this year and 3.3 next year. Fannie Mae is saying 5.4 this year and 3.7 next year. So these are predictions from some of the top industries in the marketplace, giving you an idea that it's going to remain healthy. The forecasted year-over-year percent change in price for the United States average out at 4.5% here. The state of Ohio came in at 5%, and there's 47 states experiencing home equity increase in 2019. So good things, but not too extreme. Locally here in Stark County, the average sale price in the most measured period, which was September, it came in a little bit more than $162,000 there, which is an increase of 10.5%. Then, looking at year to date here, a little farther over here to the right, follow the big orange arrow here. We're looking at about 161.5 is what they're coming in to average year to date. And average appreciation or increase in price has been 7.2%. And you can see on the chart here that we're at one of the highest points in history by the arrow there. Then let's look at payment as a percentage of income to the consumer. That's a big driving point that we were talking about when we have to measure what the consumer is making compared to what their house payment is. The historic norm is 21.2%. So 21.2% of their income is what they spend on a housing payment. Right now, the last measurement in July from National Association of Realtors is saying 15.7% as a percentage of income. So that is very affordable. Then let's take a look at what a typical mortgage payment has been over history for people. The last time that we're projecting for June of 2020 for it to be $899 a month. So that is more affordable than January of 2000 there, to take a look at that. $899 compared to $1,100 in 2000. Then, if you compare it to June of 2018, again, $899 compared to $962. So it's more affordable now than it was in 2000 and 2018. So that's pretty incredible. Then you look at rates. We said interest rates count here. So here we were up at 4.5%. Today we're at like 3.6% for rates. So rates are in good shape. Home equity gain for the actual homeowners in the United States average out at about $4,900 for the year. There are some crazy states like Wyoming and Idaho where they are like $20,000 to $22,000 in home equity gain. So there's some great money to be made there in owning a home. In Ohio, it came out to be about $6,000. And as far as what is projected, the mean appreciation going forward, we already talked about this, but this is the Home Price Expectation Survey, going from 3.6 this year up to 2023, ends up at 3.4%, with 2.5, 2.7 there in the middle. So if a consumer was to buy a home January of 2019 for $250,000, so they would have had to buy it, a few months back. But anyways, you buy a home in 2019, then if you follow that survey, then by the end, that $250,000 home will be $287,750. So they're going to gain $37,750 in equity. Pretty good, huh? So you think, man, my market's not quite that big. Well, you just take $125,000, divide that by 2, so they're going to end up with like $18,400 higher than what they would have been when they started out. So it works out great. One big thing to look at when we look at affordability too is rents are up, as you can see by this chart here. From 2010 just to 2019, rents went from about less than $700 to averaging over $1,000 a month. So really, rents are up. The question is whether you're going to build equity or not build equity is really the big question of the day. Then, one thing we didn't talk about yet is the non-financial benefits of home ownership. So 93% of people said that owning a home made them happier. That's a great thing. 88%, double snowmen I always call it, agreed that buying a home is the best decision they ever made. And 79% actually said that they believed that owning a home has changed them for the better. So the non-financial benefits are really cool about home ownership also to keep in mind. Now this is a huge market right here, millennials. 26% of millennials expressed an interest in buying a home in the next 12 months. See any opportunity there? The last thing I want to take a peek at right now is the months of inventory for sale. Inventory for sale, I should say. So this is the national chart here. It's showing that it's again, going down, which means that the supply is lower, and they're coming in at 4.1 months in the national news all around the country. However, in Stark County, instead of being 4.1 like national, we're at 2.8 months, 15% lower in inventory than we were last year. And you can see in this chart here, bam, how low that arrow is there compared to, boy, clear back to 2005. So what that means is 1 to 5 months is a seller's market here, as you can clearly see. Then 5 to 6 months is an even market, so norm, where there's appreciation. So that would be a normal market. And then 6+ months of inventory would mean it was a buyer's market, and homes would be depreciating in value. So, if you look back at it, definitely that 2.8 months here is definitely a seller's market and a great time to sell. So that's where we're at right now. So things are very healthy as far as inventory. Well, they're not healthy. A normal would be great, but homes are in very much demand. It's a great time to sell. And with these low interest rates and predicting to go a lot lower, it's a great time to buy. So I really hope you like this video today. Remember, it's real important for you to take action. If you want more information on the 3 things that determine affordability, reach out to me. I'm Rich Motts, and I will see you next Monday. Everyone, have a great day. Thanks so much.